Okay, so I am here today at the UKBFF Qualifier Muscle Talk with the lovely Jodie Marsh. Now, Jodie, can you tell me, you competed in the States, why move to the UKBFF?
Well, to be honest, it was because when I competed in the States, it was only 4 weeks ago, and my trainers, Eddie and Carmen, they decided that I should do today because it was only 4 weeks on, and then because I was in shape anyway from the last one, they said, you know, it's only another 4 weeks of dieting, so you might as well do it. And that was all it was, really. It was a case of being in shape and thinking, oh, I might as well do another competition for the experience, you know, while I'm in shape. So it was, yeah, it was a last-minute decision, but just thought, why not?
Brilliant. And what image did you have of the bodybuilding world before you came into it at all?
I didn't really have an opinion of bodybuilding until I had a load of friends who did it, and then once I'd seen a few of my friends compete, it made me want to compete. So, because I loved how they looked on stage and I loved how fit they all were. Yeah, and I got the buzz from then.
And what has surprised you the most about coming into this world?
I suppose the politics involved has surprised me the most because I just assumed that, you know, you'd go into something and if you were good, you'd be judged fairly and normally, and I found it quite tough being who I am. You know, it's quite tough being accepted in a normal way. But I'm getting there, you know. I just won in America, so and then they didn't know who I was there, so maybe that's why I won, because there was no politics involved because I was an anonymous person.
And obviously, when in your glam model pass, you had to keep in shape. How did you find the complete change of diet for the bodybuilding diet versus the keeping in shape generally for the glam modelling diet?
Well, I never dieted at all when I was modelling. I just kept in shape through doing exercise. But the bodybuilding diet is the toughest diet I think anyone could ever do in the whole world. It's really, really tough, and you know, it's hard, but we do it because we love looking the way we do on stage.
And who inspires you in the industry?
Oh God, loads of people. I mean, my favourite female bodybuilder is Renata. I
found Renata. She was my find.
I love her. She's beautiful and she's muscly, and I think she epitomises like what it's all about. You know, she is beauty and muscles, and I love her. I really look up to her. So, and I've met her, and when I met her, she inspired me to be even better. So definitely she's one of my biggest heroes in the sport at the moment.
Yeah, she is. She's a really lovely character, Renata. It would be amazing to get a training session with you two together. That would be amazing. She's out in France at the minute. She got back from Ibiza. So bringing that onto that, who would you love to compete against?
I don't know, to be honest, because I never really pay attention to who I'm competing against, because when you're on stage, I always just see it as I'm on stage on my own. Like, I don't really look at who's next to me or who's around me, because I feel like you're fighting your own game. You know, you go out there, you play your own game. It's all about you, and then so I don't really. To me, it's not about who I'm competing against. It's who I want to look like or who I want to be like, or just for me to be the best I can be. So yeah, I don't really. The competition's like part of it, but I just love being in shape. I love having a 6-pack or an 8-pack. I just love being, you know, having muscle and being in shape.
And how has your career changed since your body's changed? What sort of different modelling jobs have you been offered?
Well, obviously I'm doing fitness modelling now as well. But in terms of the modelling, it hasn't really changed, because I'm still doing the Lads Mag's front covers, which I'm really lucky to be doing. You know, I know that I'm probably their oldest model now, but I feel really lucky and honoured that I'm still doing it. And if anything, it's just got better, really, because the better my body's got, the more respect I get, and, you know, the better it's been for me. So, you know, now when I do a Lads Mag front cover, I enjoy it more because my body's better.
Well, that's absolutely brilliant. And have you got any more plans to compete this year?
I'm not sure about this year yet. I mean, I would like to compete once more this year, probably. It just depends what happens. I'm so busy. It's ridiculous. I haven't had a day off since August of last year yet, and so it's nearly a year non-stop without a day off. I'm knackered. I've got a holiday booked in July, which I can't wait for. And then I'm just going to see what happens after that and see how tired I am. Or, you know, I want to compete again this year, definitely, but I need a month off to recover first.
Well, good luck with your recovery, Jodie, and I'm sure we'll be following you competing.
Thank you. Thanks.